Hi guys, today I have a very dear and a 20-year-old friend with me.
Yeah, almost.
Almost, we've been friends for almost 20, no, actually over
Over
20
20
years.
years.
Yes.
Correct.
So, Charu and I met when we were both struggling to get our sons admitted into school.
I know, running around filling forms.
Yes, absolutely. And she is that one friend who has taught me fearlessness and brought a sense of adventure into my life. I'm very, very pleased that she is visiting from Australia and has agreed to come on Life Begins at
I
40.
don't have a choice. Have you asked me? Have you actually asked me? No.
No, actually, you're right about that. So she's been bulldozed.
So I've been pulled into it.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Pleasure is all mine.
So Charu, to start with, coming to your sense of adventure and fearlessness, I have been this one person who has always waited for someone to come and rescue me. And you have always taken charge of your life. तू ये कैसे करती है? मुझे याद है रात को मगर मैं डर रही होती थी, तू अकेली मुझे साकेत से बसंते हाथ छोड़ने आती
जाती थी. See, uska, all I have to say is, it's you or no one. If you can't look after yourself, even on a flight, they tell you, अपना oxygen mask पहले पहनो
हाँ
and help the other later.
जी
Nobody's going to help you till you've helped yourself. So the bindasness or the adventure, life by itself is a roller coaster adventure. किसी भी theme park पे चले जाओ, इससे ज़्यादा life has more to give you than that roller coaster ride. Right?
absolutely.
So if you're going to sit and cry and say, अच्छा अब मैं क्या करूँ? Nothing's going to say. Everybody will say, ठीक है रो दे. So yeah, plus the way I've been brought up, the way I have been, looking at things, it's do or die. I don't want to die, so I do it.
Wonderful. Next question. इससे बेटर होगा बीच बीच में.
हाँ करते रहो.
So when we met, you had a super settled life here in India and you were doing very well in your career. और बिल्कुल दलेर मेहंदी की फीमेल वर्जन हो के सब इधर उधर भागा दौड़ी सब कर रही होती थी, taking charge. So what made you decide to uproot yourself and move to Australia? And how difficult was this decision and then the settlement there?
Settlement was very difficult. I would say the most difficult part of this whole shift was settling there. How I went there, love is blind. Love बेवकूफ़ी होता है. Infatuation उससे बड़ी बेवकूफ़ी. So yeah, I met Ajit and I thought he was the guy for me. I still think he is the guy for me. He's kept me grounded.
Here, Ajit.
Yeah, he still kept me grounded. But yeah, I met him through a common friend. And he swayed me off my feet, which I thought nobody could do it. Because me myself, मैं believe करती हूँ. But
कभी नहीं सुधरेगी.
So yeah, that was it. The settling part was a big challenge. No friends, no social life. I knew no one. So yeah, I used to go back. Ajit used to go work. I didn't have a job. क्या किया तूने? Why did you do this to your life? But I guess that were initial teething troubles. I got a job after 2 years of crying. I would say 2 years of crying, 2 years of self-pity till one day I told myself, you're changing. And I never wanted to change. I never wanted to not be myself. So I picked up a job and never looked back. And today, that is my country. I love it. I have a house there.
How many years now?
16 long years.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, बच्चा सेटल हो गया. दारू अभी भी पीती हूँ. But things are different. Cheers to that.
What drew you and Ajit to each other?
What I am to him, वो उसको पूछना पड़ेगा. But I would like to think that we are actually very strong pillars to each other in a very different way. I'm more outgoing, more bindas, more emotionally strong person. So that is what I bring to the relationship. Ajit brings more stability, more love, more genuinity to the relationship. So it is a very good 99% times I'm wrong. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
No, that makes no sense whatsoever. You're setting the bar rather high,
So,
Ajit.
so that is what it is. That is what relationships are. No egos. I should have gone to Australia 10 years ago.
Why?
Why? Maybe because I would have been more settled. I would have achieved more professionally. Uh, and Shrey would not have had to, between two cultures, things would have been different, yeah.
But you also mentioned something to me which you're not talking about here.
Which
So
is,
she said कि मैंने 10 साल में
correct.
say that.
Yes. So what I say is that if I had gone 10 years earlier, I would have ruled half of Australia, which I don't now. Unfortunately, age was a barrier for a lot. It isn't for me. I guess it was new country, kids going to
Confidence.
school.
Is it inherent? Have you built on it?
No, it is inherent. You see, you don't build on something that you don't have. You always build on something that you have. The foundation has to be there for you to build on something. So I guess my parents.
Yes.
My father.
What is different about the way your parents have brought you up that gives you this confidence and does not give it to so many others?
My parents never ever stopped me from doing anything. If my father is an army officer, he's retired now. You've seen him over the years. अगर हम बच्चे थे, अगर हम किसी बैचलर्स के डैन के सामने जाके गाना गाते थे, तेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में फटा पजामा रहता, he never objected to it. He thought it was part of growing up. The thing my father always taught us, which I like to say that I pass it on to my son, own up to your mistakes. We are there to support you. Come what may, अगर मैंने कुछ गलत भी किया in my life, ठीक है, डांट भी पड़ी, मार भी पड़ी, but that support never budged. Give them that confidence to do what they want to do because they are more focused than we were.
I agree with that.
They are more focused. They very clearly know what they want. So give them that support. नहीं, एक रिग्रेट तो मैंने तेरे को बता दिया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया मुझे 10 साल पहले चले जाना था. एक और रिग्रेट ये रह गया कि मुझे 2-4 बॉयफ्रेंड और बना. थोड़ा एक्सपोजर कम रह गया जिंदगी में, थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस वहाँ पे थोड़ा कम रह गया.
और अब उसका स्कोर husky voice. So I know that you were born with some challenge with your vocal cords. तो उसकी वजह से कभी discrimination हुआ है? लोगों ने question किया है?
नहीं यार, I was born with a vocal cord. My right vocal cord is paralyzed by birth. I don't remember ever harping about it कि मुझे प्रॉब्लम है. मुझे अभी तो याद आई थी मैं 7th या 8th में थी, तो I was crying, मम्मा से लड़ाई हो गई. आप बाकी बच्चे ठीक हैं, मेरे को आपने क्या खा के पैदा किया था, मेरा गला ही खराब है. So my brother is a cesarean. So my mother picked up her skirt and she says, ये कट देख रही है, cesarean हुआ था ना, मैं रोती हूँ इसके बारे में कि मेरे स्कार है cesarean का. She says, तो क्या हो गया, अब है तो है, रो ले, yeah, make the most of it. And I think ever since that day, I have never looked back. मैं अपनी स्कूल कैप्टन भी बनी, स्पोर्ट्स कैप्टन भी बनी, सब कुछ किया. बट इसका एक एडवांटेज भी है, पता है, ओवर द फोन मैं अजीत बन के भी बात कर सकती हूँ और मैं चारू बन के भी बात कर सकती हूँ. So if I have to call up a bank and then I have to talk as Ajit, so I say Ajit, this is Ajit on this line. So they'll ask me my date of birth, I tell Ajit's date of birth. So इसका फायदा भी.
How is define romance at 50?
Romance at 50. Just knowing that you have somebody waiting for you at home.
Yeah.
That's it. Romantic age, it was different. There was a time when kissing was romance. There was a time when holding hands was romance. Now, all that is there. It is part of a relationship. But knowing that somebody is there waiting for you, somebody is there watching over you, is what romance is.
That security.
That's
You
it.
just mentioned that you're working as a guard in the railways, right? How are there many women working as a guard in the railways? Is your job different?
Lots now, lots.
No.
Over earlier they weren't. It's a man, but it still is a man's job.
Yeah,
The
it's a
jokes, the
male-dominated.
way it's still a man's job because you 10 years from now you won't see lady train drivers, would you? You wouldn't. So now you do. Now we drive trains, we do all that. Things are different.
Is your job exciting?
Very.
Huh?
I love it. It's again sense of responsibility, sense of, you know me, I like to be in control.
Yeah.
I've never liked anybody controlling me.
What is the funniest pickup line someone's ever used on you?
I've never been picked up. I've always chosen the boy. Nada. I've never been.
Are you naughty or nice?
I'm nicely naughty.
I fight for that.
I'm very nicely naughty. If I'm just
What's
nice,
your favorite pastime when you're not taking care of home or working?
gossiping. Call up a friend, call up a cousin, call up my sister, and just gossip.
Okay.
Uska kya hua, uska kya hua. Acha!
If you
Uski
jump
family.
into a pool full of something, तो वो pool में क्या चाहिए?
Love and happiness.
अरे सीटू है.
Just lots of love and lots of happiness. और कुछ नहीं.
Happiness you spread. You have enough of it.
But you know, sometimes you want more, no? Greedy.
And what are the 3 or 4 things to keep love going?
It's मेरा favorite line पूछी. 4 Fs.
4 Fs.
अब
Oh
एक
gosh,
F.
my ears are burning already.
So it's fun, family, friends, and चौथा तो तुझे पता ही है. सालों से मुझे जानती है तो. So that is the 4th.
But those, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Loved it. Loved every bit for it.
And
Guys, if you're friends with her, stay her friend. If you're not, reach out to her and be her friend. She's the best thing that can happen to anybody.
she's just too calm.
Total bindas, total
Bindas.
ash.
Flock of the
क्या कहते हैं? Same feathers. Flock of नहीं.
नहीं.
Birds
Birds
of same feathers
flock together.
together.
So here's to Charu. 3 cheers to Charu, guys. And thank you so much, Charu.
Thank you.
We look forward to more exciting conversations when she's visiting next year. Right?
For sure, maybe I'm my mother-in-law by then. So I'll give you the story on the other side.
हाँ बिल्कुल. सास भी कभी बहू थी.